Chapter 2 Balu's Story. Balu is my cousin. In no way is he extraordinary, yet he is very special to me. That is because he always seems the lighter side of any situation, however difficult. When I talk to him, I feel life is so special, and I have been complicating it unnecessarily. Once a friend of mine who was working in a bank was transferred to a small village in a forest area. He was worried about his family, children, their education. He could not resign, as he would not have got another job at that age. One day, while he had come to my house and was telling me of his worries, Balu arrived. He heard the problem and started laughing.
If I were you, I would have accepted this happily. You can leave your children with your parents. Grandparents always look after children very well and also teach them better lessons. Is it not true, Sudha? Of late, your health has not been good. In this city, it is difficult to go for a walk. The congestion and traffic chokes your throat. The best cure for your problems is to go for a 5-kilometer walk every day. How will you do that here? That is why a village is the best place for you. There are trees everywhere and the air is fresh. Take advantage of this situation and enjoy it. Your wife can visit you once a month and you can come here once. That means you will meet your family twice a month. Sometimes it is better to be away from the family for a while, as you get a lot more respect. This is my personal experience.
My friends certainly looked more at ease after listening to Balu's speech. That is the way Balu speaks. If somebody fails in an exam, Balu has a ready-made consolation.
Some failures are essential, as repeated success makes a person arrogant, whereas occasional failures help you to become mature. Try and try again, then you won't fail. Don't fail, start studying now.
Parents don't always like his advice, but it goes down very well with the students. Another cousin, Prasad, is always complaining.
People cheat me. I want to help everybody, but people take advantage of me.
Balu was ready with a clever answer.
There was a person who used to complain the whole day, from morning to evening, that he had a headache, a stomachache, or a leg pain. I asked him, "Show me where you are aching." He pointed all over his body with a finger. Then I told him, "You have a pain in your finger and not in the other parts of the body." Prasad, when you say everyone is cheating you and taking advantage of you, then you have a problem, not others.
Balu is popular with children as he is a good narrator, and while describing, he forgets the time. He exaggerates his stories, is never punctual, but still I enjoy his company. He can live without food, but not without talking. His children have all grown up and done very well in life. He can laugh as much at himself as at others. Balu has traveled to many places, telling stories about every place he has visited, but I usually take them with a pinch of salt. His son works in the US and he visited them when his son had a baby. After he came back, he wanted to describe his experiences in the US. Balu started describing his stay endlessly from the day he arrived. I knew Balu's nature. So before he went to tell all the village his stories under the banyan tree,
You don't have control on your tongue. Anybody can make out you are telling a lie. There is a method to describe and a limit to exaggeration. If you want to say some boy is tall, you can say he is perhaps 6 feet 4 inches in height. But you will say the boy is 10 feet tall, which is not possible. People make fun of you. Do not underestimate villagers as they know about America, having seen it on TV.
Balu agreed.
I lose control over my tongue while talking, and exaggeration has become a habit with me. Will you do me a favor? When I start exaggerating, you will pull my shirt. Then I will understand and correct myself immediately.
We agreed. Balu started describing.
New York City with its tall buildings. But one of the villagers got up. We have seen this city many times on TV after 11th September. Don't exaggerate. Tell us something about their methods of agriculture, their fodder, grass. Then we can compare them to our ways. Oh, I saw their fields and the grass. The grass was almost 5 feet tall.
I pulled his shirt.
No, the grass is very thin.
What do you mean, very thin?
It was as thin as a hair's width.
Again, I pulled his shirt. But I was so exasperated that I pulled very hard and it got torn. Balu, for once, did not know what to say. But I could hear people talking.
After all, it is Balu's version of America. The real America is very different.
From Balu's story, from how I taught my grandmother to read and other stories by Sudha Murthy, an excerpt. Extraordinary, very remarkable, exceptional. Congestion, the state of being crowded or blocked, causing difficulties. Chokes, here, stops you from breathing because something is blocking your throat. Hushed, quiet. Consolation, something that makes someone who is sad or disappointed feel better. Arrogant, unpleasantly proud. Exaggerates, speaks in a manner to make something seem much better or far worse than it actually is.